starting stream. I have to check to make sure I can actually see chat messages. Hey, it worked first try. Let's go.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, that's a good way for me to get dicked in the ass. Something horrible. So it sucks is we're still down a day. Because the Ironmonger didn't exist. However, we do have some...
You got some tools, which I'm pretty sure those are the things that can give us a lot of steel.
Yeah, they do.
Thankfully.
There's 11 there. Let's see who wants what today. Well, Lucas wants a sword. But I already burned that.
We wouldn't have had enough steel anyway.
Yeah, I could have purchased it in theory. See, this is what I'm worried about. Is it would really suck to not make the sword for them right off the word go. And then... Okay, it does save every day, so we could just burn a days of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we have to go back, we have to go back. Also giving a lot of motherfucking XP, Doge. He's giving 600 XP.
Well, we don't currently have enough action points right now do we?
Let's see. We could see when this actual day 7 save is. If it's like, while we're still just walking around, or if we have to make an entire sword, because I can just go back and forth, you know what I mean? Let's see. Is it the beginning of day 7 based on that? What did I do this day? No, let's not do that then. I could buy like 5 steel. I have the money. Let's just buy like 5 fucking steel. What else does he need for the damned thing? Nothing. Okay. I'm not gonna need a whole hell of a lot more. Of course you don't have a fucking thing. I have what, 9? We have 5 extra swing. I want a short sword, thankfully. So I should be good. Okay. I know what we're naming this sword before we even start. Since, Chev... She knows her way around a chicken bone. So we might as well name the sword that, so she has an idea of how to use the damn thing.
I'm pretty sure she turned at least one of those chicken bones into a shiv at some point.
Wow!
Also, we making a short sword today.
This is like a messer, like this is a little goober. Also, way back on the
So we want a heavy handle. Makes sense. Sharpen that bitch.
We'll do some more tweaking on that once we get there. Just getting all the basics out, as it were. We want some fucking impact to it. Aw. Oh, fucking wid. God damn it. Oh, I always get that fucked up. She's gonna get a fucking, like, gladius, essentially.
Yeah.
Really, that knocked the impact out of her?
So how do you make it sharper?
No, well, first of all, I need to... What a dirty bitch. There's gonna be one wide... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because we're getting into the fucking silly territory. Oh, actually added a cross section. I didn't even do that. In theory... Yeah. This is increasing the sharpness. Brother, I don't know how much fucking more you fucking want from me. How is that pulling impact out of it? What?
That wasn't in the room. What did you change?
The length. I made the length shorter or longer, and it took impact out of it. Which makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, because with the longer blade, it would have been heavier, right?
Yeah, it did have more material. So I really don't know.
Does the game tell you what affects impact? And how? Dear God, what did you just do?
I'm tapering the width. A bit. Then changing the width to be wider. Okay, no.
I'll just let you hold on to your fucking versus. I'm gonna break space and time in the forge.
Shit, Christ.
Don't ask where I got it. Or how. Heck, people in this world wouldn't even know what it is. They don't even know what a carbonated beverage is.
They might. Champagne.
Oh yeah.
Also, some beers, even back in the day, would be mildly, very mildly carbonated.
Interesting.
Okay, what we need to do is I need to reverse some of this taper thickness because that's...
I have an idea for you. How about you make there not as much of a point?
Oh, Jesus, wait, I'm
impact.
doing oh, hold on.
Well, oh, dear God. I mean, if you put less of a point on her, there will be more material further down the blade. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and it's still
That's
counted as a narrow point. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, there's where you fucked up. At least with the impact. It has the weight to it now. Dear fucking God. Now you gotta get the sharpness in. It cannot be made sharper. Fuck.
You know what? Here, we're gonna... Wow, that really took the sharpness out of it.
Just make it a fucking diamond. Fuck it.
Okay.
What just happened? And Jesse, you gotta remember scale here. We don't have a scale for banana.
You're damn right.
God damn it, I hate my brain sometimes. We don't have a banana for scale. What the fuck? What are you trying to do to it?
It's no longer narrow pointed.
Oh. I mean, you can always make it a bit longer.
We did it. We're good. We're good. We're good. And I'm gonna see if I can do this.
Yeah,
and if I
this is
can't,
definitely
If I can't without it skull fucking the blade, then I'm not gonna do it.
This is definitely the shortest blade you've made so far.
Really, I can only do that. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, this is gonna seem like I'm really screwing the pooch on this. But we're fine. Okay, it's still keeping all within its bounds and within its means. I'm gonna have to pound you out to be 100% too, which looks fucking ridiculous. Thank you very much.
Jesse, how much would you say the anvil here weighs?
I don't know. There has to be at least like a... I mean, with how big this hammer is, it's got to be like an 80, 90 pound anvil at the very minimum. That's a big block anvil.
Fuck it, I'll say it's 100 because that thing is fucking solid.
So here's a question, Doge. Do we want to do a Gladius style thing like what we're currently doing? Or do you want to scrap it and give her a single edge? Give her like a fucking Bowie knife. Greetings from the Midwest Tundra, April.
I feel like a Gladius would be more versatile in in that camp. Oh god, what are you doing? Also, the reason I asked you how heavy you think that anvil weighed, I'm trying to give us a sense of scale. But given how solid that thing looks, we'll just go on the high end of 150. So roughly 20 to 30 inches in length and a 3 to 5 inch wide face. I'd be willing to say that anvil is at least 5 inches wide. Let's see. Okay, never mind, that anvil is smaller than I fucking thought.
Why are you drifting away from the center? I don't know why there's a fucking bulge here. Fuck it. If I do that, the bulge is gone. I don't like the shape dynamics here, but I don't think there's a lot I
don't know
can
what the fuck you're here.
fucking do about it. I was just putting a little groove in it, because I like to do that. Alright, let's give her the chicken bone. Okay. She needs the weight pulled back. Like I said, this thing is just literally a fucking gladius. I do not have a gladius block. I do have...
I mean, that's probably the closest thing we have.
Yeah, it's for the Viking swords. I also do not have enough materials for it, because this thing is one heavy motherfucker. I could, however... I still is going to use most of our fucking steel. Just for that. This is exactly what I wanted to have happen. You mean you can't go out further than that?
This game definitely needs a better sense of scale.
Yes, it does. The directions I thought that was going to face. That's not the one I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, let's try and see the approximate size of this anvil via the blade.
It's a wide motherfucker.
The blade itself is roughly 11 inches. It's definitely a smaller anvil. Maybe about... I'm willing to bet this anvil is at least 20 inches in length.
Oh, that adds to the impact? Oh yeah, duh, the length of the handle is going to add to the impact.
God, it just... the blade looks so fat with how fucking short the blade is.
The words of Mr. Krabs never deny a guest even the most ridiculous request.
Yep.
I kind of like that, Doge. What do you... I kind of fuck with that.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice. And I could see how it could catch another blade. Probably not very well, but it could.
I could...
I don't know. You leave that shit straight.
I just want to see what it looks like curved. Nah, curved ain't it.
That was... I fucking told you.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Now that would really catch a blade.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's fuck with the shape dynamics on this a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hit him with the squirrely whirly. That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
Doesn't really seem you can fuck with it all that much.
Oh my god, I need better constraint tools. I'm gonna dig into the settings and find the... Ah, here's the extra menu where you have access to all the useful shit.
Can you not go to the menu from here?
I mean, I can. But this is the amount of settings you have. There's something about this shape I kind of dig as well.
I don't know what that shape is.
But I kind of fucks with it a little bit, Doge. I do think the straight spikes is the way to go. The question is, do we want to make them longer, or do we like the stout spikes?
Leave them stout.
There's the as stoutest as they get, and I kind of like that, actually.
Neat.
She's a nice... Yeah, who'd have thunk it? No. To be honest, just the ring on it. I think I'm gonna make the ring smaller. How do you feel about that?
Not sure how I feel about the ring.
It's a very nice, simple shape. We'll think about you. We're gonna set you there because we're thinking about you. I don't think this is the one.
No.
Okay, that's after the definitely one out of that, because this kind of fits the more angularity of it. Kind of goes with the whole living like Larry of it all, you know?
Living like Larry.
That made it less than one-handed? Okay, brother.
Yeah, I remember that blade is fucking short as hell.
I don't see how she's supposed to wield this. It's the impact requirement, which, by the way, actually, you know what? That's something to consider. Is because there's actually a fucking handle on the motherfucker. Something I always forget when we're making the blade. I can actually make its width not this fucking stupid. Which I feel like we should take the width down a bit, because dear God. Nope, that's
yeah, this is like great sword levels of wide.
I'll adjust the sharpness. Where are we at? 1.4.
1.4.
1.1.
Any further and it's gonna go down when you bring the sharpness back up.
Tap it, tap, tap. The fuck did I just say? No, stop hammering! Go away, hammer! You fuck!
That looks much more reasonable.
It is sensible.
Might want to do something with the end of the handle there.
Yeah, there's still... I'm gonna put a ferrule. You think? I feel like in squatting that's gonna make it look a little better.
Yeah.
And I think to tie it together. You can hit someone with a mean backhand on that, and that's gonna hurt like a bitch. This is peak versatility. Do I have the ability to bend shit? I just think gonna... Yeah, of course I have the ability to bend shit. I keep accidentally bending shit. So I was thinking, if we wanted to make the spikes a little...
Oh my god, Jesse, keep it fucking simple.
Do we like chicken bone?
I believe the blade is very good where it is now.
We can do a...
When the fuck did you get engravings?
I had to get engraving because it was the only thing I could get. We'll leave them with the face someone's gonna make when they get hit with chicken bone. Ooh. I feel like for our first engraving, we need to do something special.
Something silly.
Is there any shorter of
What
it?
do you...
We do any smaller than that? That's as small as I can go. I suppose we'll just do this.
I see what you did. You motherfucker. Oh.
Ooh. There we go.
You're a fucking criminal.
You know what we could do, since also, just want to see how does that look. Nah, the wood's good with this one.
Yep.
Once the blade is done, you send a messenger to fetch Lucas. He arrives at your forge within the hour. Let's see it, Smith. I hope it's a blade worthy of my niece. Show him the dagger. He holds it up to the light,
Where's-
rubbing his
wait.
chin.
Wait, we were supposed to be making a dagger?
Do we want to make it more daggerly?
My brother in Christ, it's too late.
No, it's not. I can hit no.
No. You've made what you made. No take backsies.
Okay. Holds up to the light, rubbing his chin thoughtfully, twisting it away this way and that. Then he smiles ruefully. To tell the truth, Smith, I know nothing about blades. Nothing at all. But this one looks fine to me. I'll arrange your penny. Oh, my brain's not in talking mode anymore. I'll arrange your penny. Every payment well earned. Yeah. No. You should take this blade to Shyvana at once. I'd do it, but I'm still busy trying to call in favors on her behalf. To tell the truth, the camp discomforts me. No shit! You didn't watch 12 people get skull-fucked by a bat spider, my dude. Give her my love. Ugh. Hopefully some cold steel will keep us safe from the camp's dangers while we arrange her rescue. I'm never ready for the fade-in. Chicken ball.
We never will be.
Chicken ball. God damn it. Guess who's not gonna get the fucking ironmonger again? We have to go deliver the fucking sword. I'm gonna piss blood. He gave me a horseshoe. I'm assuming that's just going to be steel, and hopefully a non-insignificant amount, even though I fucking doubt it, won't be just a drop of piss in a bucket. Yes, in the day. There's so much shit I have to do. I have to go talk to the ironmonger. I need to see if Lucas has spoken to the tannery owner. I don't need wood yet. Let's get the dagger to Shiv, even though I want to go get the ironmonger. I'd rather not come back to find her fucking freshly disemboweled corpse. Inside the walls of Iron Keep, desperate souls gather in makeshift tents, pleading for entry. Now that you've gained residency, I've already read this. Seek out Shiv. She's sitting outside her tent, pale and gaunt as ever. As you approach, she stifles a cough. Spotting your hesitation, she smiles sadly. I know what you're thinking. Has she got the malady that's spreading around camp? Truth is, I don't know, but I surely don't feel right. I'd rather stand upwind, just in case. You made me a sword yet? There's whispers in the camp about folk going missing at night, and rather, I'd feel better with a blade at my side. I can just bounce. With a sword. Smiling, she attempts a few experimental jabs at the air. Now if anyone comes after me in the night, I can give them something to think about. By the way, has Lucas found a way to get me into the city? I'm not sure. Well, maybe see if he's had any progress. It's torture being stuck out here, not knowing if the end is in sight. Offer some food from the keep. We've brought some bread and cheese. Not much. After all, rationing is still enforced within city limits, but it's still a feast by the camp standards. When you offer it to her, Shiv falls upon it with savage determination. Only after it's gone, she's picking individual crumbs from her clothes does she speak. Sorry if my table manners offend. You know what it's like out here. How's life in camp? Oh, as you'd expect. Wretched and hungry. About life and thing. Oh, I'm inspired. She listens to your tales with mingled wistfulness and envy, drinking in your every word. Seeing your reaction reminds you of how lucky you are to have found a place in the city. She raises her hand in farewell. Go and talk to Maunder. Some hideous illness is rippling through the camp. The moans of the dying mingle with the sobs of the bereaved. Fly-blown corpses lie beside overstuffed graves. As you walk towards Sandrick's tent, you spot Choldo limping through the mud. He looks at you with doleful eyes, then hobbles away, his head downcast. Oh, this isn't good. Follow the dog. Dog leads you over churned mud, through ragged tents, past hordes of coughing, near skeletons whose eyes follow you with blazing jealousy. At last, Choldo stops outside Sandrick's tent. He barks once softly and pads inside into the tent. Sandrick Maunder, last son of the Maunder clan, is lying on his bedroll. The boy looks like nothing more than rags draped over bones. He's not breathing. Choldo pads over and gently nudges his fallen master. Sandrick's body shifts slightly, then settles back in place. A few flies lift and start circling the tent. Comfort Choldo. You stroke Choldo's flea-ridden flank, tracing your fingers over his jutting ribs. The dog leans into you, breathing heavily. Examine the corpse. You don't know what's got him first, starvation or disease. Most likely a combination of the two. Sandrick Maunder is dead, far too young. Choldo raises his head in a mournful howl. I'm sure this will leave me exhausted. Sure, bury the boy. You dig one more grave beside the others. Sandrick is so light in your arms, he's hardly there at all. You lower him gently into the muddy hole you've dug. Choldo stands at the graveside, oddly silent and solemn. I'm afraid of whispering old useless words. Don't know what level of bullshit's going on with the magical crap in this game. I don't want to say something and it offends Bat Spider McFuckass again to come nibble on some assholes. So why don't we just say, you deserve better. The shovel bites dirt, spadefuls of earth shower the grave, covering Sandrick's pale face. Refilling the grave takes what energy you had left. You'll need to head home before you collapse where you stand. Yep, free to thunk it. As you turn to leave, you see Choldo still stood over his master's young grave. Don't dick me like this. Encourage Choldo to follow you. You feed him a strip of dried meat and pet his flank, but Choldo is fixed in place, eyes downcast. Sun sinks low in the sky. No matter pulling or calling will stir him. The dog won't abandon his dead master no matter what. Finally, you're forced to give up. It's a long, lonely walk back to the forge. Well, the thing is, it's gonna suck if, because I played the demo, if I'm missing out on some key, like, abilities. Because it seems like the knowledge shit that I took, it has done nothing. You know what I mean? I took knowledge. I have 3 in knowledge and, like, diddly and everything else. And there's been, like, no knowledge checks. You know what I mean?
You fucked up.
But how was I supposed to know that I was gonna pick the least fucking useful? Oh my god, I can't make any fucking swords today. No, sorry, I can. I'm just dumb. I'm so dumb. Ignore me. Ignore me. Let's do what we gotta do. Let's break down some shit. Tin steel, we like it. If we were to take this. We know the shackles and the ruined helmet give us, like, not fucking much. God, he wants the nippiest sword ever. I also need to be careful. This sounds stupid. I need to go get lotion or some shit. I had that thing where my skin dried out on my knuckle, and I can't help but, like, scratch it. So now my skin is turning bright red on my knuckle, and if I don't, like, stop, I'm gonna end up with the fucking, like, rash I end up with my hands every winter. So I'm gonna... I know. Lotion last night. To the hotel. Sitting right here. To moisten the skin. It's lotion. It's hair conditioner. That's probably not good. supposedly this is lotion. I hate lotion, dude. Unscented? I don't fucking know, man. There's no fucking scent, like things that would be a scent. There's something labeled urea in it, so if someone pissed in the lotion. I'm sure that's great for your skin. It doesn't smell scented. I probably have actually useful lotion, not some weird... It's also... It looks like I came all over my desk.
What did you fucking...
It has a snap cap. You heard it click. Well, as I did that, I apparently barely squeezed it just enough that some of it oozed out of the tip. And I was gonna say, I was literally opening my mouth to say, it's really liquidy. And it shotgunned all over. It looks like someone cum shot my phone.
This is a lovely segment of stream.
Jesse Bukakis his fucking phone and his desk with shitty hotel lotion. I don't even know what hotel this is from.
Shitty hotel lotion.
Yeah, I know I have like
Oh,
Aquifer or whatever, so, like actually like helpful lotion. I'll be right back. Go ahead and write up the story of the yogurt body wash. Because that sounds like a fucking interesting tale.
The what?
Consider me lotioned. That has this shit called O'Keefe's Working Hands. So it's like, oh yeah, dude lotion. But it's not like dude lotion. It's like, hey, you've been outside in freezing conditions working on a farm all day. Your hands are cracked. Here, make that not be a thing.
As far as I'm concerned, the lotion is lotion.
This is less lotion. This is more a, like, not ointment. It's in like a little tub. So it's like very thick. Yeah, that brand is the shit. Yeah. And, well, unlike some lotions, my skin's not, turning bright fucking pink, from the lotion. Sometimes when I've tried to deal with this problem, if I'm not careful, my, hands will turn, like, what did Reggie say in that one video? Redder than Devil's Dick?
Fucking probably something like that.
My hands will do that to the point, one time it hurt so bad, I swear I was hallucinating. I could see my skin throbbing. Like throbbing red. Like changing color and shit. I think I was in enough pain that I was seeing shit. Because I could feel my heartbeat in my hands, which was not fun. Yeah, yogurt body wash. When I was a teenager, my mom used to get this yogurt and honey body wash. It legit looked like straight jizz. I told her about it, and she was like, "You're too young to have such a dirty mind." And I was like, "Well, you're too old to be buying body wash that looks like you got it from the back room at a video store." Porter salve is amazing as well, but dear God, the smell. My hands smell like skin. No, there's a little bit of
I would certainly hope it did.
Hey, you have something on this. Like it doesn't smell like, it's not placeable. So it's definitely unscented. It's whatever lotion and oils and creams and shit they have on it. So we're gonna see if my, well, let's go this way. The back of my knuckles feel like they're on fire. So I'm not having a good time. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. I don't think this Jovian character, other than I like his story here, I don't care about it. He's not offering me enough to really make it worth my while.
When are you gonna get those 10 action points back?
Yeah, I don't know what I did to give me the 10 action points. I'm guessing, because that was something that was going on in the demo. Maybe it was just a rebalance thing.
Oh my boy, how about acquiring some steel?
Okay, here's a problem with doing Julian's here. He wants a shitload of silver. Look how much silver he wants on this motherfucker.
Yes, I see that, but I don't think that's our biggest problem right now.
Well, my point being is I either do Jovians or I do none of the above, and I just do free repair work, because there's not really anything other than a horseshoe, which also I almost want to look up with the whole mentioning that horseshoes bring good luck, alleged to bring good luck. Do we keep it on us? Question mark.
Yes, yeah, I don't think keeping it on us is gonna affect the game in any way.
Yeah, fair. Well, I could salvage it, but then I'm left dealing with silver motherfucker. And I don't think I have... I can't even do his. I'd have to go buy silver, and I'm not doing that.
Gonna use all 11 of your steel.
I'd have to use all... I mean, I'd have to go to the store anyway. For either of these, I'd have to go to the store.
Yep.
Or, controversially, I break this down, break down some broken cartwheels, and then just hammer out a bunch of these repair jobs today.
acquire some materials.
I think that's the way. Okay, okay. For it being a fucking horseshoe, that's okay. Let's do one cartwheel. And let's do repairs, because 2 of them will cover the cost of our apartment for the day. 3 of them will make us $10. Oh, it's this fuck-ass shit again. You just need it sharp. Oh, it's duller than a motherfucker. I think that should have given us some more fucking sharpness, to be goddamn honest. Just that weird, like, convexity bullshit going on. How is that gaining sharpness? That doesn't make sense. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Shut up, one. She gets razor thin down at the fucking edge. This thing's gonna slice like a motherfucker. What do we I looked over at chat and the first thing I saw was straight jizz, so I think that's the name of the sword. Examines the repaired weapon with amazement, running his fingers along the restored metal. It's like you brought it back from the dead. I owe you, Smith. Yes, you do. You owe me $10. Scruffy young man slides up to your anvil, glancing around nervously and picking at a half-healed scar on his face. I found this blade in the Lost City. It's not in great condition. You think you could make it usable again? Sure. It's the same motherfucking thing! Did you just kill that man to steal this sword? And somehow got rid of the fuller? Not fuller. Somehow got, like, slightly different blade dynamics? Like, this is literally the same motherfucking sword. But the music's quieter for some reason. This is going to come in handy. Thank you, Smith. It's named same hat, because it's literally the same motherfucking sword. We're gonna encounter sword, the same sword number 3? No, thank God it's different. What in the motherfuck is this?
Curved!
In the name of that, what's that one, did you watch all the, what are they called? The Skyrim, like, YouTube poops back in the day?
No.
Well, one of them, he says, all of those traders from the east, they have long, curved penises. So, I don't know what to do with that. Here. Yig. Or just leave it unnamed. I don't really give a shit. I want to see how he did, how you go about doing that. So obviously change length, as one does. Change thickness. That's a, what? Taper width. Okay. -3, so let's get the wider at the thing. Taper thickness. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, you're gonna need that pointed. Ah, I see. First off, let's bring that back a little bit further. It's with how far that's out, it looks a little whack ass. Let's do that first off. Second off, we need to
That bitch dull. There you are.
dollar and a motherfucker.
Oh, come on, you're not done yet. Keep going.
See what the hell's going on with. First of all, I think there's a lot of love needed in this point. See, because I want to do this, where I have the point go right to the tip. I'm wondering how the fuck he managed that. Because usually it likes to be in the middle of the fucking blade. So how'd he get this shit to happen? Ah! I see. When you do a cross section only on one side, it moves the point to the opposite edge. That's why my saber's so fuck ass. Okay. I got you. Oh my lord!
There you go. I was waiting for you to realize. I only make that bitch thin.
Oh, hey, we're done.
Perfect.
Whenever I go the "oh my goodness gracious" or whatever, I hear the thing from SpongeBob when Plankton says it. You know what scene I'm talking about?
Yes, I know.
It can't be that bad. Oh my goodness gracious. Plankton. That's the name of the sword now. I don't even give a shit. Let me out of this cursed existence. We made some dollars today. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm done for the day. Give me that ironmonger. So I can go deal with the dog. No. This is better be fixed or I will piss blood. Search the marketplace for useful contacts. Yeah, it better been. Probably will re-roll the day. Soon enough, you strike up conversations with a friendly ironmonger at a stall selling pots and pans. Her arms are covered in burn scars from some prior accident at the furnace. I heard someone had moved into Thessenfelder's old forge. How does the keep treating you? In the early days of setting up my business, things are looking promising. Wood. Folk will be happy to have a swordsmith in town who's less surly than Thessen was. What happened to Felber? The ironmonger lowers her voice. Rumor is he got sent to the farm mines for murdering his wife. We'll explain why she went missing alongside him, but no one's for sure. Wouldn't surprise me if it were true. Old Thessen had a temper. His black moods would end up in black eyes for the poor woman. I'll buy some steel from you. Well, of course, that's my trade. I did the same for Thessen when he was around. I can already tell you'll be more pleasant to deal with. First of all, your ration token gets you a steaming bowl of oink soup.
What?
Congealed pig's blood mixed with oats. A single trotter floating in the middle. This sort of fare would have turned your stomach before the sundering. I am well fed.
Nice.
Let's get the other thing. Lucas sits outside the fallen doe, deep in conversation with richly dressed men. As usual, how can I help you, my friend? Figured out how to get Sheev in? I tried calling favors, but the marshal's orders are strict. No one's allowed into air and keep without a worker's permit. And to be issued a worker's permit, you need either goods to trade or a valuable skill or an aptitude for violence, none of which apply to Shivana. So what's next? Left with only one option, my friend. But first, can I trust you? I made you a fucking quote-unquote dagger.
Oh, I'm alive.
There you are, Moose. Bend over, I'm milking you, because I've missed you.
I wasn't here all of yesterday because I was writhing in pain on the floor.
We need to get you a dentist.
Tomorrow she's calling an emergency dentist. Like, see if we can get an emergency dental appointment to remove the tooth.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Hopefully they don't charge us an arm and a leg.
Oh, they will. Because it's an emergency dentist.
And I'm probably screwed because I don't have the fucking probably $3,000 they want.
It's not going to be that much. It shouldn't be that much for simple truth extraction.
You'd be surprised.
But yeah. Welcome to healthcare in this country. Everything's fucked. Stares you deeply in the eyes, waiting for an answer. Of course. Good. Do I have to suck off one of the guards? Do I have to have Moose suck off one of the guards?
No, do it.
Contacted the Moth. She's the ringleader of a smuggling band. You can get almost anything across the wall. Contraband, yes, but also people. She's a dangerous woman, but she follows the glint of gold, and I'm willing to put down a lot of coin to rescue my niece. But I can't risk meeting her alone. Will you accompany me? I'll back you up. Magnificent. I knew you had a strong heart under that smith's apron. You need some time to arrange a meeting with her. She's not exactly easy to get hold of. I'll need to lean on some of my less reputable contacts. Tosses some coins on the table, surely enough to pay his tab, and then some, before striding from the inn, whistling to himself. The sun has slipped below the horizon, and it's the same fucking thing. For one tooth, April, you got info on the matter? Yeah, look, well-fed. Yeah, it's the well-fed that got our meat beaten, apparently. Okay, we need to do something for these crow motherfuckers. And considering, Jesus Christ, the shit we get for this. I say we do it. That's a lot of XP.
Probably gonna need to acquire a bit of steel to do it.
Yeah. However, when you know it, I know a steel vendor. Oh there, Smith. Good to see you again. She still sells for 5. Is that how much the goober was selling it for?
I believe so.
So what's the point in going to her versus old Stink Eye outside the wall?
Yeah. And it does have books.
Let's get there. I do like the idea of having a fucking basic round quillin. And some of those misc things are very nice. Gentle Rain is one of those square to circle transitions. Okay, April would know with the whole, she said for one tooth, nah, it's not going to be that much. She said she's had 11 teeth pulled, 9 at one time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this book. Thanks for the book, lady. Wooden table. Where are you from, Quill? Was a quartermaster for the garrison at Dredge Pike, 40 leagues from here. We held out longer than most after the sundering. Good walls, strong leadership, but we had no trouble keeping plagues and monsters at bay. But walls mean nothing when starvation takes hold. A little company of starving soldiers struck out for air and keep. We started out 2,000 strong, but hunger and the waste whittled us down. Still, the marshal was pleased to welcome trained warriors with full equipment, provided we joined their watch and pledged our loyalty. I was able to sneak in among the rank and file, cut my head down, join the Houndsburg League, and eventually they secured me a full citizenship. That's business. Booming thanks to the fate. Thank the fates. Only challenge is keeping enough stock to meet demand. Not a bad problem to have in these times, eh? Bye-bye, I got shit to do. Remember, the quality blades require quality steel. Don't accept any substitutes, yeah. Question your luck, lady. This also will give us some steel. So yeah, fuck it. Let's fucking meet these crow bastards. So this guy wants a front balanced, sharper than a motherfucker. But a broad point? You know, just because I want to see what it's going to look like. Yeah, that'll put the fear of God into him, man. Hit him with the fucking fence post. You know what? Fuck it.
What in the fuck are you doing?
The fence post.
Brother in Christ, you're supposed to be making a fucking sword, not a butt plug.
Shit. Janelle, how close am I? I am. This one's gonna be a little bit of a motherfucker, Doge.
Mate, you haven't even made it wider yet.
I need to re-broaden the tip. You know what might be the... What do you think, Doge? One-hand it? Remove our cross-section and rebuild it? Not one-hand it. Do a
one-edged sword.
That's the word. We've not done one yet. Besides the sword I made.
You're the one making the damn thing.
Oh no, shit. The sharpness is gone. Who'd have thunk it?
Now that's a paddle. Nah, Jesse, you've heard of a wooden paddle. They're not ready for the steel paddle.
No, they are not.
Oh, come on, all the way to the middle. There. Jesse, it's in the middle already.
I'm just knocking. So why is the point not to the edge, is what I'm wondering.
Oh, you need it on the other edge. Oh, that's not what I meant.
But still, this, like... That one curved sword, it went all the way to the fucking... The point went to the edge. Hold up, let me just put a new point on the motherfucker. How about that? Or are you having me measure it from that edge, not this one? That just looks so fucking weird, because it's not the shape I want.
I don't know, wasn't there another cross section on that other sword?
I don't know, dude. Pissing me off, Sword. I don't know why. Cause now also you're not. Oh, it's because I have to hammer it down all the way to length. Apparently, I'm just not fucking eating the motherfucking thing. What? What the fuck do I have? Why is it not? Okay, fuck you. You're pissing me off. Also, it needs to be broad point. I know. This is why I did the separate point. On my sword. So then I can have it like... Also, that is the wrong way. You know, it's probably something fucking stupid, like we don't have the right part in the fucking tech tree to do what we want it to do. Why are you affecting both sides, motherfucker? I'm an idiot. I'm a clown. That's why it's affecting both sides. Also, it does have a broad point. Sure. Why the fuck not?
What in the world are you doing?
For some reason, taking the back of it off. Oh my god, it is just barely at the fucking sharpness line. Please. What do you mean it was at 3? Why are you not a broad point anymore? Brother, that's a motherfucking chode of a point. Oh, sure. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that level of non-Euclidean dog shit going on my sword. That's exact. Thank you so much. it's off center. Close enough. Doge?
What?
There's something...
What did you do?
I don't know what I did, Doge. I don't know. I was trying to install this, and then... I'd like to drag it downward, please. But it gets... weird. What sucks is this has a squared back. Which means if I want to do anything more than this, I just can't. Sure. Is that good enough for you, Doge? I think that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I hate the other thing I have on the other side, but I don't have the parts I want to make it work. So Big Choppa lives. No, that's way too much room here. But there's nothing I can fucking do about it, I don't think.
Okay, so I would do this for Jesse. So the painkillers we have at home are 600 milligrams each. I took 4 of them at once yesterday, and it did almost next to nothing.
Jesus, I'm sorry, Missy. Actually, I kind of like how...
Excuse me, I've been drinking a lot of water.
There's that a mirrored version. Oh, there is. Oh, it's just a straight version. I don't have to worry about the curly whirlies. So this is kind of unnecessary, turns out. I kind of fuck with that, Doge. God damn it. Doge, how do you feel about it? Moose, how do you feel about it? Moose? I'm just going with it. I like it. He snatches the blade and immediately makes a few savage practice cuts through the air. This city might be full of milk bloods, but at least you know how to forge a proper blade. Not many weapons like this left in the world outside these walls. Time to see if these arena fights are worth it. Big chopper. Hooray. I think. Let's see if, what news we have in the piss and shit mines about being able to get a boy. Get our mans in.
Well, you already know what you have to do. You need 2 mil. Not 2 mil, 2,000.
If Lucas didn't put in a good word for us. Pradesh is leaning back at his desk, feet up, a cloth napkin placed carefully over his eyes as he snoozes. When you enter, he sighs and lifts one of the napkin's corners. You again? What do you want? Has Lucas spoken to you about Caswin's debts? He scowls as though hoping you'd forget to mention Lucas at all. He came by this morning. I don't know why he's calling in the favor for this, of all things. You willing to release Caswin? No, it's asking too much, even for Lucas. Pulls a ledger from his drawer, makes a show of flipping through it, running a finger along columns of figures. Caswin's debt is substantial. 10 more years of labor at minimum. The man's already been treated with unusual leniency. If I freed him without payment, it'd be a laughingstock. However, out of respect for Borionia, I could. He grimaces as though in physical agony. I'll reduce the settlement amount. Instead of the full 2,000 thalers his contract is worth to me, I could accept a mere 300 for his immediate release. That's as far as my gratitude extends.
300.
I have 560.
Well, up to you.
Well, we don't know what buying the dude ass's freedom, like what help he will be at the forge. What I'm imagining is I will have more energy.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
I think we'll do it. That gives us 260. That's plenty enough to survive, and buy steel.
Yep.
Tanner's eyes follow your hands as you count out 3,000 thalers onto his desk. Each clink eases the tension in his fleshy face. Let it never be said I'm not a man of my word. Caswin's indenture is terminated, effective immediately. Please give my regards to Lucas when next you see him. Tell him we're even. You are shown out of his office. Find Caswin. Caswin doesn't notice. I've just purchased myself a twink. Not really a twink, but probably as close as we're gonna get in these parts.
I'm standing right here.
I approach Caswin with the striped socks. The striped thigh highs.
Dear God.
We're gonna
Like
start an
you said, a twin
OnlyFans,
Spanish
boy.
family.
You're gonna make that money back.
Dear God.
Caswin doesn't notice
My
you
brother.
approach first. He's focused entirely on scraping eyes stretched across a wooden frame. His broad shoulders hunched in concentration. Sorry, I got assaulted by a peacock spirit there.
Not the one that shat in the punch bowl.
Not the one. No, that's a different one entirely. The muscles in his forearms flex with each practiced stroke of his curved knife. Yet again, with the gay porno-ness of it all. As you approach, he sets down his tool and wipes his stained hands upon his apron. Well met, Smith. Sorry about the smell. Is there anything you need? I've paid off your debts. You're free. Caswin stares at you, uncomprehending. He glances toward the office building, then back at you. I don't. There must be some mistake. My indenture has 10 more years. Around you, other workers have paused their tasks, watching the exchange with guarded interest. You're serious, aren't you? How much did you pay? Don't worry about that. Focus on your freedom. Thank you, Smith. Really, this means I have my life back. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Well, okay. There's a place at my forge if you want it. Feels like the nice thing to say. I genuinely feel like that's what I would say. If I was in this position,
Yeah.
I
Give
would
him
say
the
that.
choice.
This place my forge. Caswin nods mechanically, still processing. Then, as reality sinks in, he stands straighter. A flash of color returns to his sallow cheeks. Whatever skills I have are yours. I'll see you tomorrow. With the newfound purpose, he tucks his skinny knife into his waistband and goes to wash himself clean of the tannery stench. Hurry back to the forge. It'll take weeks to get the smell out of your clothes. I haven't even got the smell out from the last time.
Honestly, there's a forge right there. You can always set it on fire.
As you prepare to open the shop for the day, there's a knock at your door. Caswin stands before you, a broad smile on his face. Hello, Smith. I'm here for the assistant job, if you still want me. I didn't go through all that trouble just to leave you to starve. I like that sarcastic bastardry of it, but don't need to... I would probably end up saying the second one. Don't need to be so nervous. He laughs self-consciously, rubbing the back of his head. Sorry. He steps into your forge, looking around with an appraising gaze. Like
Welcome to the shit show, fucker.
Reminds me of home. He brushes his fingertips over your rack of tools. Gay porno. Lingering for a moment on each gay porno.
Well, you're the one thinking that.
I got femboys on the mind now.
I don't know why you do.
Been a while since I've set foot in a forge. Welcome to the shop. Thank you again. You won't regret this. He grabs a broom and begins sweeping away yesterday's ashes. Oh, and before I forget, if you want to buy leathers, don't go to the tanner. You'll get better prices if you go to the huntress. Her rates are cheaper, and I can tan the hides she sells. Oh, it's just cheap leather!
Nice.
You can usually find her drinking at the den in the evenings. You're already coming in useful. Broad smile crosses Caston's face as he sweeps. He turns away quickly to hide it. I got mans on my screen.
Got a Steam achievement.
I see that. Recruiting Caswins. What do I do with this? Caswin is usually in a flurry of activity, sweeping, shoveling charcoal, pumping the bellows. For once, though, you catch him in a moment's respite. Thanks again for pulling me out of the tannery. Let's get back to work. Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. I'll talk to you later. Caswin takes a sip of tea, his burly shoulders rising and falling in a quiet sigh. Do I need to say it? Back to
You're the one who's thinking it.
I've been watching too many Reggie videos in my free time lately. It's the intrusive gay porno thoughts. Dear God.
Well, how about you go acquire some steel? Unless you plan on forging a blade with that 3 you have.
Small blade. They call him Jimmy Smallblade. Not knowing to know why. They call him Jimmy Smallblade. So I can't even do this one. It's also not giving a huge... That sounds fun. Oh, Jesus. Almost every requirement. No. I mean, this is pretty bad too, but... Also, it's been a minute since we made a two-handed sword. You want a meaty bitch of a sword. And you give us a new thing. Oval Grips Volume 2. And a leather bag. And old tools. Old man, I could make out with your wrinkly folds right now. I like the cut of your jib, sir. More pins. We love that. Okay. Well. Is it shift to buy 10? Dear Lord, I need... Okay, I do have one of those. Here. Do I have to buy everything I need today for this sword? I forget. Yeah, I need all of it. I can't even break it down. I have to buy all
20. So I'm now at a weird conundrum. As I looked it up, and it says the reason my tooth probably isn't crippling me anymore is because the cavity has killed the nerve. Which means then, while that tooth is still the problem, it's not the one that's causing me pain right now. Which means when I go, do I like let them use their best judgment? Do I tell them, no, this one hurts? What the fuck do I do?
You tell them which one hurts?
The list. It's basically every tooth on the right side of my face.
Yeah, that sounds like it's probably one of your wisdom teeth. Do you have your, sorry. It's probably one of your rear teeth. Do you have your wisdom teeth?
I do not know.
Yeah, they'll probably do an x-ray, which is going to cost a little bit more, but you'd rather them not pull every tooth in the right side of your head.
And say, that's the problem. I don't have the $10,000 they're going to want.
Moose, you're doing that thing where you're assuming the worst before... I'm also going to test this. Can I... Oh my god, I can. I'm making the sword the wrong way around. I'm sorry. Oh god. I was like, why is it not getting thinner? That would be why. You're doing that thing, Moose, where you're like, it feels like you're stressing a bit. Like you don't have all the information right now. Just breathe. It'll be good. It'll be sorted. I promise. That is not what I wanted to have happen. Fucking ridiculous. Let's go ahead, because they're wanting, I like using this one for the back handle. One of these. We can get the twisted steel requirement out. This is a meaty fuck of a sword that they're wanting. A broad point, like, dude, this thing is gonna... Wait a minute, Doge. I might be able to get something silly out. Wait, hold up. No. Okay, hold up. I want to see, Doge, if they'll let me get away with this, because this could be funny as a motherfucker. Let me get away with it. Oh my god. Wait. Doge. Wait a... What the fuck?
Is that thing still in the bed? Are you sitting on it? Oh, there it is.
No. Doge. My shittiest creation yet. Doge. They're letting me get away with this. Yeah, April's saying they may have on their website. They may have a breakdown of services they provide. Also,
Oh shit!
I need someone else's eyes on this. Moose or Doge, are you here?
You see, is then we don't know which one we're going to yet.
Well, it might be worth doing the research into what emergency dentists are in the area and seeing which services they provide. So you have an idea of who you, like a list of which ones you're going to contact first. Also, did Doge fall asleep? You know what? I always do this. Oh, Doge might have fallen asleep. Doge is asleep. And then he comes back. He's like, I was taking a mean shit. My asshole was screaming at me. Moose, can you put...
Huh?
Can I have your eyes on the sword that meets their
Oh shit! You built
specifications?
the Throngler.
Look at this thing. It's... Look at this cross-section.
What, do you need a name?
Do you have a name for it? Because I don't feel like this is the Throngler.
Hmm. Maybe something like, is there any sharp part to it at all, or is it all just like for whacking?
It is look at this cross section, rectangular, all the way down. They wanted a broad point on it. That is as close to a sharp point as they have. Is that? Also, I just typed in just because it felt like the name of the sword so far is the Minecraft movie starring Jack Black.
Oh, what do you want? Jesus Christ.
Are you okay with that name? This is my
Yes.
shittiest work yet. This is hilarious that I can get away with this. Oh, they won't let you get away with it. The blade's not sharp. Damn it.
Can't make the paddle.
You see this motherfucker, Doge?
It's a steel 2x4 of a handle.
It does pass the specifications. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'll actually make a sword. Is that good enough? No, blade's not sharp. I'll stop trying to get away with it. I'll stop trying to get away with murder.
There you go, sharp.
Yeah. A broad point. And somehow it's still within weight requirement. I guess that's the power of the Home Depot, I suppose.
Just say I don't want Kermit to show me the power of the Home Depot again.
Sorry for the name of this sword. You know, I'm happy with the blade. It's a simple blade, but whatever. I want to get to the point that I have better shit. What's one that we've not used yet?
No.
That looks really nice.
I know you're right, Jesse. I need to stop worrying. It's just... I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm not a...
you.
I'm not a person who makes like $2,000 a paycheck. If I'm lucky, I get 500.
And you can breathe a little bit, Missy. No one's expecting like you're overthinking it. You're overhandling it, Squirrely Dan. Like just breathe about it. You're all good.
Have we had this fucking conversation before?
More than likely.
I've been having a lot of deja vu moments recently, like in this month alone. Ew. All right, back.
I'm not mad at that. It is turned into just a great fucking whacking stick, though. Like, this thing is a chop motherfucker. How do you feel about this, Doge?
I fuck with it.
The name might be a little bit much, though.
What the fuck?
Except the blade with a
No,
slow
no, no,
nod.
no, no. Hang on. You don't mirror the fucking handguard, you bitch.
A lot of the ones with the loop don't only have it on one side.
That's horrendous.
They usually go on the knuckle side. Because you're not going to parry a blade on the inside of it. So you're not going to have to worry about a thing going down that side. You feel me?
It angers my brain.
I can throw one on if you want. It just they didn't really do this except for great swords, because great swords are so motherfucking big that you just need to make sure you're covered on both sides. With a long sword, they usually would only put the loop on one side.
The non-symmetry simply makes my brain angry.
What the fuck was going on there? Did you see that? I kind of like it, the asymmetry of it, only having one, to be honest. But I kind of dig it both ways, actually. Yeah, let's go with it. Fine bladesmith. Hope my grandson shows the proper care for it. He better. You have to take care of Kermit's turgid Muppet cock. Or it won't take care of you. I am fucking fresh out of steel. But the day's over. I'm done for the day. Do we do something technically productive, or do we go try to talk to the dog again? And possibly try to talk to what's her name and see if there's any how they're doing, you know what I mean? Or we could finally investigate this mercenary group.
It's up to you.
I don't need wood yet. I'm really good on leather. Let's see if we can get the dog. Get a dog in hand. A dog in the hand is worth 2 in the dog. Try to ensure distrust. Feed and strip a... Oh my god! You don't even get to do anything else! The morning finds Caswin's head and shoulders shoved awkwardly up the chimney, scrubbing furiously. Scrub harder, Caswin! That's good enough. Your assistant's reply is muffled. There's still a little bit I can't reach. Song's end. What the? Pulls himself free of the chimney. A gush of soot floods the forge, making you both cough and sputter. When it clears, you see that Caswin's eyes wide and white in his soot-covered face. He's clutching something in his hand. What you got there? Shows you what he found. An ugly iron box, crudely made, welded shut around the lid. It's blackened by soot. It was behind a loose brick. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Must have belonged to old Thesson. I wonder what he is hiding. Takes half an hour of hammering to get the iron box open. Finally cracks open, a blackened journal drops out with a thump. As you flip through, it becomes clear that this is Thesson Felber's diary.
Read through it.
Methodically. He was a practical man. Most of the days were merely lists of transactions. Seems to have used this as both a ledger and a journal. Occasionally he would make note of the weather, or an argument with his wife. At some point he starts making note of a very difficult commission. He refuses to write down the name of the client or go into detail on the requirements other than it is a sword of great complexity. He struggles with this commission, take up more than a page space with every passing week. Towards the end of the diary, Thesson starts writing about his marital troubles. Apparently he and his wife, Alice, had been struggling to conceive for many years. In desperation, Thesson went to an orphanage looking to adopt. He immediately took a shine to a boy named Merrill. By the time he came back, Merrill has vanished, and the matrons were evasive about what happened to him. The last pages of the diary descend into frantic scribbling as a furious Thesson becomes obsessed with finding out what happened to Merrill. His blacksmithing falls by the wayside. His progress on his great project stops completely. His final entry is written in barely legible script. Corruption at the highest level? He writes, I held him. He told me about his nightmares. He trusted me, and now he's gone. I will find him. I will know the truth. What does it say? Before he vanished, Thesson was investigating the disappearance of an orphan. Apparently, orphans sometimes just go missing from the orphanage. Perhaps he found what he was looking for, and it didn't go well for him. Why would Thesson hide his diary in a sealed box? To me, it seems like he was trying to ensure only a fellow blacksmith would find it. I'm not so sure he was trying to hide who he was trying to hide it from. We're going to visit the orphanage to see if we can find out what's going on. Careful, you don't want to share Thesson's fate. As you open up the shop that morning, your mind is racing. Children are going the missing from Aaron Keep, but why? Hey, we have an extra nugget. We have an extra action point. And no status effect. So, having Captain Goober on board is helping. Right, let's get an idea of what the day's doings are. Dear Lord. The stealing. Boy bursts through the door and slams it behind him. He's clutching a leather bundle in his heaving pigeon chest. Huh? Smith, please. I need your help. There's no time. Glances at the door, then grabs your arm and pulls you deeper into the forge away from the window. He unwraps the leather bundle to reveal a pristine military blade. I need a sword made, a perfect copy of this one. Uh-huh. Damn, he's gonna give me no money for it? It's a lot of experience. That would overly push us over to level 9. Duplicate, why? My father carried the sword when he fought for the Golden Heresy in the Discordant War. His heroism was so great, the voices themselves sang to him. He forged this blade after they took him deep into the French word. Last night, 3 masked men burst into our house and demanded we give it to them. They knew exactly what they were looking for. Luckily, we kept it well hidden, but they threatened all sorts of reprisals if we didn't hand it over by week's end. We can give them a duplicate. Perhaps they will leave us alone. What did your father think of this? He won't give it up, says he'll fight them, but he can barely lift it anymore. The voices went silent. A part of him died too. I'm worried about what these quote-unquote the voices are. Why not just give them the real sword? Your father was a hero in the Discordant War. What's the Discordant War? Well, a hero to the Golden Heresy. He fought for the Covenant. He was a demon. Held the bridge at Maiden's Crossing for 3 days. Just him and his regiment against an army twice their size. Now he can't even hold a spoon steady. Time's a bastard. What do you need from me? Make me a copy, close enough to fool them in the moment. I'll leave you the original to study. Please, Smith, the Discordant War was only 12 years ago. To most people, it feels like an ancient history after all the horrors of the Sundering. So, this Sundering thing is like... It fucked the world quick. They couldn't care less if my father slew a saint or held a bridge. He was a hero, and now he's a forgotten old man without 2 coins to rub together. But I remember, he deserved some dignity in his final days. He deserved to die with his pride intact. This story is too fucking good. It barely pays, and it's gonna take up my entire day. You know what I mean? But I kind of want to do it. I like this. We've seen this one pop up before. Like, this is not the first time this has popped up. I feel like we might need to do something that gets us more fucking money. None of the other ones really grant us much in the way of happiness. You know what I mean? Like, this one would be dumb not to take. Doge, do you think this guy's story is worth us postponing making money until tomorrow?
I have no idea.
Because if we take this order on, we will lose money for the day. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna take this one yet. We're gonna hope it shows up tomorrow. I'm gonna use 1 action point to break down a rusty tools. And do this one because strongly curved blade, broad point, hand and a half. This is gonna be a fuck-ass sword. Sword essentials, gold, and a blade length. Damn, you want, like, you have, like, no requirements. Alright. Brother wants it long and curved. Dear God.
How long is that? A proper longsword.
Really?
The dual point on a one-sided blade is interesting.
Oh, because I just want it to... I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. saw a broad point there for a second, brother. There it is. I will figure out how to do the blade dynamics I'm trying to get. One way or fucking another. I guess that's how they do it, right? That's how they got the... So I figured out how to do it, Doge. It was really stupid easy. But I figured out how to do it. You notice how it actually looks like a fucking cutlass blade now? How the point kind of goes to the edge? Like, instead of just like having that weird shit going on in the middle?
Oh, it doesn't look the same as the other sword, but I'm alright.
You see how my point being, you see how the point's off center, correct?
Yeah.
I just used a second change width. Turns out that's how to do it. But now the game doesn't know what to do with, it doesn't think it has a broad point, because I guess it doesn't. Even with this. That's a broad point. That's what you think a broad point is, brother? Okay, hold up. I need to like ditch a lot of stuff.
Like the second point and actually having another cross section like the other one did.
I don't... But what is the other... The cross section, what does that get us? I don't think it...
I don't know.
Good enough. How curvy do you want this motherfucker to be, Doge? They want a strongly curved blade.
90 degree. I want that shit to look like a fucking right angle. And he goes, here's an idea. It looked like a snake.
Eventually we'll have flamberge to do literally that. But,
Why are you doing this? Perfect.
that's, I
Leave
mean,
the
this
tip
is,
straight.
yeah, that's literally... You're gonna get even wackier. Making it flare out towards the tip. This is one motherfucker of a sword. I dig it, frankly. Two things from Sword Essentials. You know what? I know, Ferb, I know what we're doing today. Gonna get a classic pommel with a riser. Not pommel. I'm sorry, that's the wrong. Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. Be gone, whore. We have much better options. The inverted mild taper. That's not what I want. Oh, hand and a half. Ooh. That's not what I wanted. Oh dear God. You have to be such a girthy bitch. You have to be such a girthy bitch. Well, since I can't look at the ass side of the sword. I mean, the game... Okay, here's the thing. A lot of my complaints can boil down to, yes, the game's in early access. What do you mean? Is that what I... You need that much fucking gold? Dear Lord. Well, if it's not gonna afford me that much, I'm not gonna use the one that weighs 17 bajillion motherfuck pounds. All of the ones from Sword Essentials weigh that fucking much. The round bastard feels like it actually, like, fits logically. I'm just not gonna put the fucking thing in it. Okay, I'm gonna need to go get more steel. That's just that's just how.
You mean the thing you've had to do every single day?
Uh-huh. This is gonna be one of those games where it's like, I won't say if I win the lottery, but there will be changes, and it's me sitting on a stack of 200 steel. Really, none of the Quillins are of this nature. Sorry, I'm having like a moment to myself logically here. Know that you can attach these to the ends of these as well. I'm thinking, Doge, I'm thinking. I need a moment when I'm in such a fucking mood. What? Doge?
What have you done?
Moose,
Put that back.
Moose, how do you feel about this?
I don't know where you found that, but put it back.
Kinda like it. I see this style of swoop-de-boople every once in a while, and frankly, I think it's kind of interesting. So we're gonna go with it. Especially because this sword is, abnormal at best already. Do you want how much gold? How is that so little? You are shitting my entire ass, dude. This thing sucks, dude. Hilariously, now I have enough steel. I just need enough gold now to make it a fucking thing. If I can tune it where Alright, we're skinny in this shit. You're kidding. I am quickly running out of fucks to give. You get some basic motherfucking quillins. Oh yeah, I need... Please have a peen or something for Sword Essentials. No. You're fucking my tire. You're pounding my urethra, bro. You're fist fucking my pisser, dude. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Just cause fuck you and this sword, have one of these. You making me have to go shopping again? You dickbag. I'm gonna go talk to the scrap peddler instead. So, what does this sword make you feel? How do you feel about this piece of shit? I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this out because it's pissing me off looking at it.
Just looking at the blade pisses me off. Piss inducer.
How do you?
I don't fucking know.
Who cares?
Just go with it.
The plump man smiles a contented smile as he draws the sword part way. The steel glimmers. Fine blade indeed. Mayhaps I shall recommend your services to my friends. Get out of here with piss inducer. I hate this motherfucking thing. Okay. I need help to unlock this skill. Looks at my little goober. Well, we can add the ability of polishing the blade, or we get 15% more materials from salvaging shit. Guess what I'm picking?
Yeah.
Oh, it is so fucking tempting to not have to dick with steel and just fucking spend the rest of the day harvesting steel.
Well, I don't see why not.
Oh, there's something in the bag. Oh. Nice. A funny number's worth of thalers.
So why not just harvest all the steel? Or solid.
Oh!
Oh, I still got 2 more pieces.
Made some money. Sorry, I'm enjoying the noises. Sure, let's go to the orphanage. Let's continue on our little quest line. Let's meet new people. Wow, this place seems nice. Compared to the
This
rest
is
of
the
this.
nicest place we've seen.
Despite its imposing size, the orphanage is a welcoming air. Its gate is thrown open and the laughter of children spills out into the street. Colorful clothes hang from washing lines that crisscross the courtyard. Sorry, the spirit of the peacock is fucking me in the ass tonight. The perfumed smell of soaps and detergents mingle in the air. Most of the orphans don't pay you any mind, with the exception of a young girl who sits on the outer wall, kicking her legs and watching with curious eyes. A beggar huddles outside the wall, palm raised. The only other adult in sight is a middle-aged woman with a careworn face. Seeing you, she bustles over. Matron, King's grace with you. Welcome to the orphanage, where we take care of little fledglings without a nest. What brings you here? Are you interested in our laundry services? Are you looking to adopt? Laundry services? Drop off your soiled clothes in the morning. We'll have them sparkling clean by afternoon. So you use the orphans as labor? Honest work keeps them out of trouble. And do you pay them? Aye, we pay them in food and board. I see. Thank you for clarifying. It's no trouble. Yeah, let's just hit the first person we see at the orphanage with the hardball journalistic questions that are not going to get us killed at all. Heard the orphans go missing sometimes. Would you know anything about that? Can you speak into this suspiciously shaped flower on my vest? I swear it's not a microphone.
Why is it a flower? Why would it be a flower?
Don't know. I was thinking like shit. How do they do it in like cartoons and shit?
I don't fucking remember.
What do you do? Call me Mother Wilk, the head matron here. We look after the weens. Keep their hands busy with honest work and stop them from hurting themselves or others. You know about Thelson? Ah, the poor man. Did you know he and his wife Alice wanted to adopt one of our weens? Weens! They couldn't have children of their own, you see. They vanished before they could finish the application, though. Just as well. Whatever happened to them, I'm glad our wards don't get mixed up in it. Which child was he interested in adopting? Mitchen's face freezes momentarily, eyes wide and nervous, but she quickly recovers her smile. Do you know? I can't remember. This was over a month ago, and I have so much on my mind these days. I just can't keep track of every little thing. So you have no idea what happened to Thurston and his wife. I heard he was erratic toward the end. He was saying all sorts of things that didn't make sense. Paranoid, you know? Makes me think he did something terrible to poor Alice. They face justice for it. I'm a sleepy boy. Thank you, that's very interesting. I'm here to help. Now, I've heard about these orphans going missing. She goes very still and very silent for a moment. She looks like some weather-beaten statue that stood here for eons, helpless witness to mankind's misdeeds. She lifts her eyes to meet yours. Her smile has an edge of sorrow to it. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me. So I got plenty to get done today. She bustles off, looking small and defeated. Put up a poster. Hey kids, you got knives? I can make knives. Stick a poster up on the brick wall outside the orphanage. It's not the most well-trafficked area, but all publicity is good publicity. Beggar watches the interest, gnawing at the sticks of moldy bread. Here, talk to the beggar. Trying to get a vibe on him. Doge, get the vibe on this guy. I need a vibe check. I need an ocular pat down on this motherfucker.
No. No is my answer.
Alright, good to know. There's something of a strange twinkle in his eye. Yeah, he's got twinks on the mind too. He's thinking of some private joke. Spare Thaler for a poor soul? His voice is a hoarse croak, the voice of an old man upon whom the years have fallen like hammer blows. I'd like to ingratiate myself with the gooberts. Here's 10. Go buy yourself a meal and a Beggar raises his eyebrows. He plucks a single coin from the handful you're offering and closes your fingers around the rest. You're too generous. You're too generous, sonner. What? Really, keep it and give it to the next beggar instead. His voice has changed totally. It's the voice of a healthy man, all bass and mirth. I knew it! I could smell it. I totally didn't watch John Wick 2, was it, recently? And the idea of beggars that aren't actually beggars is on the mind. And his shit-eating grin.
Why do you think I said no?
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Close at the beggar. The beggar's huddled under a patch of shapeless cloak. His fingernails are filth black, his face a mask of grime. At a distance, he looks decrepit. Something more here than meets the eye, you just can't tell what. Apparently, the orphans go missing sometimes. See anything suspicious? The beggar grins, his eyes glitter strangely. Funny thing about orphans, they've got no one watching out for them, no one who'd notice if they vanished. And now here you come, out of the woodwork, poking and prodding and asking you questions. Do you think you're the first? Do you think your reward will be anything other than a dagger in the gut? You're better off leaving well alone, sonner. Don't go down this road. Are you putting your neck on the line for some penniless runts anyway? He watches you with sudden intensity, waiting for your answer. I'll just be honest. Figure it's the link to the swordsmith who went missing. Something tells me this might be in my best interest. Beggar weighs your answer for a moment, then shrugs and leans back. Well, what would I know? I'm just a beggar. Do as you like, sonner. He stands up, revealing himself to be far taller and broader at the shoulders than he first appeared. He makes his way down the street without another word, whistling tunelessly. Uh-huh. Some freak-ass shit going down at the orphanage. Girl hops down, landing with a perfect poise. She grins up at you. Need another vibe check, Doge.
Another vibe check?
Yeah. I don't trust this one.
Untrusting.
Yeah. Grins up at you, a wild gleam in her eyes. New as green peas, ain't ya? Excuse me. Excuse me? I'm saying you ain't been in the city long. She laughs and leans back against the wall, her hands shoved in her pockets. Oh man, it's almost like if I ever got a knowledge check, I would be useful, but no, every fucking check is literally anything else but knowledge. I bet this lady just, like, she stole my kidneys or some shit at this point. Established citizens don't like to stray near the orphanage if they can help it. When they want their garments washed, they leave a bundle at the gate. People think this place is accursed. Why is that? Because all the children go missing. I should talk to you first. Or did Mother Wilkie, not Milky. Excuse me. Freudian slip.
The Freudian clip.
The Freudian clip. Milking the
I don't
Freudian
know.
clip.
I don't think that's a thing you milk, Jesse.
You don't know the strategies I know, Doge. I'll teach you when you're older.
I'm 21, motherfucker.
These are advanced strategies, Doge.
I'll fucking show you an advanced strategy.
You already have one. I've heard what your tongue can do. I'm not shitting. Okay, this sounds really stupid, and this may be TMI. It's not really TMI, but you know what I mean. Who cares? We're all adults here anyway. Except we're standing in front of an orphanage as we're talking about this. You doing that, and the fact that you can do it for sustained periods of time without, like, issue? Yeah. It's not the fact that, like, those movements exactly are gonna be, like, hubba bubba. It's the fact that you have the tongue endurance and strength.
I mean, I can roll it while I'm doing it too.
Yeah.
I got a wicked tongue.
Tongue game. I'm gonna, like, have you in a trench coat and to, like, open it like, hey, ladies, I got this thing here. Listen, he's got 5 different vibration settings. They'll make you happy. How tall are you? I pull out a fucking tape measure.
Fucking selling me like I'm a goddamn toy.
So, do you like you're a fucking like a knockoff wristwatch? There's another good ship named Knockoff Wristwatch. Heard about it elsewhere. You heard about it, but you haven't lived it. Every month a kid vanishes, usually someone I know. Gone, snuffed out like a penny candle. She glances away from you, momentarily self-conscious. Not that you have any reason to care, but I'm Astrid. Just another orphan. That's me. If I go missing too, will you remember my name? She smiles up at you slyly. You're an eldritch being of fuckery and tomfoolery. I reckon they chop us up, sell us as meat in the market. City's running out of food after all, everyone knows. The Masked King's trying to get folk used to the taste of human flesh before the larders are empty and the real fun begins. Wow! You're a sick little fuck. I like you. Probably me next, I expect. Oh well, what can you do? Not like anyone cares about some waste-born orphan. Can't make promises, but I'll look into this for you. Oh, okay, Doge. Here, what's the... Surely these in-game logic mean the same thing. I care, tell me everything you know, and I can't make any promises, but I'll look into it. Let's do the first one. She looks up at you, and for the first time, her mask of bravado slips. There's something genuine in her smile. Thank you. In truth, I wasn't expecting you to give me the... I was expecting you to give me the cold shoulder. I don't know much more than I've already said. If you want answers, ask somebody else. They won't talk to me, but they'll talk to you. Find anything, come right back. I'll be here. Until I'm not. Jumps back onto the wall, one swift moment, and dashes down its entire length before vaulting into the shadows of an alleyway. She's gone as quick as a cat after a mouse. She exits through the orphanage's gates. You feel a prickle at the back of your neck. You glance back, you see Mother Wilkes staring after you, her thick arms folded. Something in her flat gaze sends a chill down your spine. Because also, we didn't get like a lore primer on what the fuckery with the universe is. We don't know what kind of weird bullshit happens. Got anything fun? Oh. You've got goodies. You're offering good nuggets. I like the cut of your jib, man, with the kind of shit you bring into my office. Woman enters your workshop. Her eyes are as hard and gray as pebbles in their pinched face. She unfolds a piece of parchment, revealing a detailed sketch of a sword. Smith, take a look at this. Parchment is covered in detailed sketches of an officer's sword, every measurement anointed in a precise hand. This is my grandfather's blade. He served in Talinth's army for 15 years, back in the age of song. If this was his blade, where is it now? Her jaw tightens, and for a moment she looks away. My father sold it, 3 months after my grandfather died. Traded it to a wine merchant from Kivre for a cask of red-wheeled red. It's a fucky name. Cast lasted him 2 weeks. 3 generations of honor, drowned in cheap wine. His drawings are remarkably detailed. I had years to memorize every detail. Even after he retired, he'd train with it every morning. I watched him moving from stance to stance, as fluid as a river. Some days he'd show me how to sharpen it, how to oil the leather. Said it would be mine to pass down. I commissioned a copy now. My son Marcus, he's been accepted into the City Watch. The ceremony is next month. He should have his great-grandfather's blade to decide when he takes his oath, even if it's only an echo of what was lost. I've saved for 2 years to afford this. My husband thinks I'm being foolish, but he didn't know my grandfather. Does your son know about the original? I've told him the stories, how his great-grandfather served with distinction, how the blade never failed him in 15 years of service. I haven't told him it was sold for drink. Let him believe it was lost honorably in battle. These drawings are specific enough. I can get started right away. Thank you, Smith. I'll make it worthy of my grandfather's legacy. But see, like, I wish for this, I wish it did have, like, a drawing. Now, yet again, early access game. We might get there, but right now we're not. You okay, Doogie? I'm doing some whack crap with this one. I'm sure you've noticed. I don't know if I like it. Sure. Sure, I'll do something with this. It's a hand and a half sword with all this girth ass on it going on.
I'm back. No, he's asleep. Thanks. What?
Dude, how do you feel about this?
I think he's asleep.
Moose, okay. What do you think about this sword? It's supposed to be a fancier... Ooh, I almost forgot something. I used all my gold before. How do you feel about this sword, Doge? But it's weird because I put a Gladius, sorry, a Dirk style handle on it, which is this, on a hand and a half sword. A very long hand and a half sword.
I mean, it's a damn looking sword, damn good looking sword.
You like it?
Yeah, so there's a lot of point to her.
They wanted a narrow point. Yeah, I did something kind of cool because I felt like experimenting with it. You notice the blade gets wider in the middle and then narrows again?
Oh,
why?
That's why it looks so weird. No, leave it. Leave it. It's a feature. I'm gonna save this one. Thuna's hands tremble slightly as she reaches for the sword. She stops just short of touching it, as if afraid it's going to vanish. It's exactly as I remember. She lifts the blade with practiced ease, her grandfather's training evident with every movement. For a moment, years seemed to fall away from her face. Took me through the forms, one by one, taught me how to guard, how to strike. Never ended up using those skills. I just let them rust away. My grandfather would have been disappointed by that. The past can't be reforged, but the future can be. Nah, I like that your son will carry it with pride. Yes, and when he has children, he'll pass it to them. This time it stays in the family. She wraps the sword carefully in oiled cloth, each fold precise and deliberate. As she turns to leave, she pauses at the door. My grandfather would have respected your craftsmanship, Smith. That's the highest praise I can offer. It's a feature. Let's make this last one then. I think I might call it a night. Axioms of Reason. I don't even care. Yeah, I'm making your sword. You present me a book like that? The woman at your workshop entrance is tall and lithe, clad in filth black leathers. Her black hair twisted around what looks like a human femur. Her cloak trails the ground behind her, its edges splattered crimson. Greetings to ye, Smith. I am Amirth, fourth sword of the bloody cloaks. And I seek a sword to cut down my foes like grain of the harvest. We bloody cloaks are a merry lot. You'll find us in camp. Found our campmen at the Lost City, if you'd be inclined to take a brew with us. Why are you called the bloody cloaks? She swishes her cloak with a grin. Each recruit gets a white cloak, and it's their task to turn it crimson with battle blood. The cloak is still white after your first taste of combat. You're given the boot. Who do the bloody cloaks fight for?
What?
The waste are full of warlords, men who rule through strength and cunning. What about brutality and cunning?
No, I
And
love.
they constantly war with each other over territory, loot, slaves. You make a pretty living working for one side or the other.
And everyone knows the bloody cloaks are the best in the business of butchery, so we get paid top coin.
Ow.
Why are you camped outside Darren's keep? Emberth rolls her eyes. I ask Silas the same question every morning. There's no fights here, I tells him. No coin to be earned. But he follows the beat of his own drum, does Silas. He insists there's some great violence brewing in the keep, and he wants to be here when it breaks out. Any more with a blade you want? Nothing fancy, something that'll split skulls and pierce breastplates. Make sure it sparks fear in the heart. You want me to make you a sword that pierces breastplates? What?
If anybody can do it, it's you, Jesse.
So you want me to make you a war pick, is what you're telling me. Can pierce breastplates and is one-handed. Sweetheart, what world are you living in? I always hate when I actually do that. I hate that, like... Jesus Christ. You want this bitch to have impact and a narrow blade. Dude, I want to do it. I want to make someone a triangle. But with this person wanting impact, I don't think this is the one.
Meow. Inks.
I'm not sure I like this, What do you think, Dirge? That fin shape thing or this thing? I feel like I
Ink.
can't answer my own question. I think that's the one. Give me Moose. Give me a
Huh?
name.
Oh, I gotta look at it to come up with the name. Oh, my thing closed. Hold up. Kind of looks like a basic ass bitch sword. The basic bitcher.
Amherst takes a fresh forged blade with a glint of violence in her eyes. Oh yeah, I can wreak some terrible havoc with this. Thank ye, Smith, much obliged. She scatters coins across your counter and marches out, her blood-stained cloak fluttering behind her. Maybe a basic bitcher, but it's a well-made basic bitcher. And I have a new book called something fuck-ass. Axioms of Reason. Good night, hope you sleep well. A new quillin and some new connectors. I'll take them.
Oh, fuck!
Caswin is usually a flurry of activity. Twisting my arms, everything alright? I have some questions about Aaron Keep. I'll answer as best I can. He wipes the sweat from his grimy brow, awaiting your next words. Talk about the Hansburg League. Caswin's face darkens instantly, his shoulders tense, and his hands curl into fists at the sides before he consciously relaxes them. Well, you can probably guess how I feel about them, seeing as they kept me in the tannery as little more than a slave for near 5 years. Their emblem is an armored fist clutching wheat. Wheat represents prosperity. The fist? Well, that speaks for itself. Break a contract with the League and they'll break you. Simple as that. The Marshal looks the other way. The Masked King, too. Maybe they're in the League's pocket. Maybe they just need what the League brings in. Either way, there's no justice to be found when the Houndsburg League decides you belong to them. We know the Marshal. He's the Masked King's right hand. He commands the city watch and oversees law and justice in the city. The Masked King doesn't give speeches. The Marshal makes up for that. He gives a lot of speeches. Whenever there's a parade, he's the one at the podium, declaring some new law or tax. Always for our own good, of course. People are really loyal. Depends on what you mean by loyal. Most folk in Iron Keep are grateful to be inside these walls. Everyone knows the Masked King keeps us safe. Without him, we'd be fodder for the crows. And then there's the other side of the coin, isn't there? Terror. People fear what would happen if they weren't loyal. Change the topic. What's this? How'd you get so deep in debt? My brother Elam was crippled with in the Discordant War. A chorister sung him into service on a crusade, and he was force-marched for days. No food, no sleep. The choristers didn't understand human needs, you know. He wasn't wearing the right kinds of shoes. His feet were shredded from the endless miles, and they got infected. He couldn't walk anymore. The crusade just marched on, left him by the road to die. The song trance had finally worn off by the time I found him, and he was begging for death. So, Doge, I'm getting some shit that, like, God is, like, a thing, and something about the song has something to do with the gods, and then apparently these people were able to put people in trances to fight their wars using the songs.
God is dead.
Okay.
And the sundering, I'm guessing, is when the music's died, as it were. It's horrible. War changes people, makes men into monsters or martyrs. There's really anything in between. In any case, Elam never walked again.
Mr.
Aaron
Kitty,
Keeper
you're
found
not
a
going
hero who claimed
out.
She could restore the use of his legs. Expensive, but what choice did I have? Elam always looked after me. It was my turn to return the favor. She wanted payment up front. A lot of coin. A lot. Should have known something was wrong.
Inks.
Took the money and vanished. I think it broke Elam's spirit. He died not long after. I was left with no brother, no money, and a mountain of debt. So sorry that happened to you. Worse things happen to other folk. At least I'm still here. He studies his hands, permanently darkened by tannins. His eyes are haunted. His gaze points deep into the past. Then with a sigh, he straightens his back and rolls his shoulders. You hear the creak and crackle of his
Ow.
bones. I should get back to work. Let's get back to work. Yes, of course. This is last day end for us. Yeah, I have no action points. What else can I do, really? We're getting there. Let's check in on what's her name. Been a couple days. She's sitting outside her tent, pale and gaunt as ever. You approach, she stifles a cough. Or sir, some food. About some bread and cheese, not much. You find Choldo sat at his haunches beside his master's grave. He looks thinner than the last time you saw him. Oh, and there's just take Choldo back to the forge. Stretch out your hand and Choldo licks it solemnly. He looks up at you with the big brown eyes. You can see the trust there. He trots at your heels as you make your way back to the forge. For the first time since his masters died, His tail starts to wag. We got the doggo.
Nice.
What are you gonna do with that dog?
Train him to use an anvil and forge. Choldo's life in the camp has left him covered in filth and fleas, his ribs jutting through his fur, spots of mange on his flanks. But he pants and whips his tail with enthusiasm as you approach. Give Choldo a bath. Feed Choldo. Pet Choldo. Pet Choldo. Choldo leans heavily into you, growling with deep doggy contentment as you stroke his flank. Feed Choldo. Pull out a strip of dried meat, which Choldo wolfs down eagerly. After a life in the wasteland, he's not going to waste time savoring meals. Sure, give Choldo a bath. Choldo isn't familiar with the concept of baths. Once you've scrubbed him with soap and upended the first bucket over his head, he discovers that he doesn't like it. He runs off yelping, apparently having decided you intended to drown him. You chase him around the workshop for an hour before the last of the suds have been rinsed off. Afterwards, though, Choldo looks like a new dog. His fur is glossy and shining, and the flea infestation has been mostly combed out. He glares at you resentfully for the rest of the day. Choldo pads back to his basket and curls up for a snooze. You've never met a dog that could sleep for so long and so deeply.
I'm scared to say something, Jesse, because it might make my pain go, oh yeah, well fuck you.
You don't risk it. I do believe we are done for the evening. I'm just gonna glander at what we have sword-wise to do. That's a lot of XP, ma'am. 600 XP, my goodness. They need... children have come into my shop looking for a knife. Why do you need a knife? They all speak at once. There's a monster under my bed. We need to cut a rope for our swing. The baker's meat dog. Shut it, all of you. We need it for protection. The smaller ones nod vigorously. I can't make this unless you tell me why you need it. After some hesitation, the tallest girl is pushed forward again. We're gonna make some money, Smith. We're gonna use the knife to carve some little knickknacks out of wood and sell them. Yeah, and if anyone tries to steal from us, we're gonna stab him good and proper. Shush, Elsa, not helping. Did you get this gold? After an eruption of voices, they all speak over each other at once. Found it. Earn it fair and square. My gran gave it to us for... Does it matter? It's good coin. We counted it twice. Fine, I'll buy it. What kind of sword are you after? Sharp and pointing. Elsa, I told you. The smith knows that already. She's right, though. It needs to be sharp. These goobers just want a sharp sword. Okay. The regular greetings, good smith. My cock needs another inch. Not to be whack-ass today, Doge, but I think we're gonna take both of the knife jobs if we can. Jesus, we can't. Why do they need 8 time for this one? But this one, a reasonably not as... Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. Fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this knife job, and then we're gonna use the other to break down the metal, okay? Which I'm gonna preemptive. I'm gonna accept the knife job and break down the
Oop,
thing,
my fat ass knocked something over.
then save and quit game. Okay. On that note, I am going to bed. I am a sleepy boy. So I hope you all sleep well and have good dreams. Good night, chat.